Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you the team I'm going to use for this week's Underspire. We still have a restriction by Mist of Scales troops, but at least we got more than 13, I think it was, to pick from that we had before, which was absolutely terrible for the Journey event, but still made a fairly good team for that, which works really nice. Go check out that Journey event team video if you've not done so. Still loops really good with several chances for quick instant kills, which is really handy in an event like that. But anyway, on with this one, we can have Marilith, Scale Guard, Protector, 2 times for Noxia. Noxia dishes out tons of true damage to all enemies, which is really cool, and creates 9 green and 9 blue gems. So all that green can feed into Marilith and back into itself, and all the other colour, blue, can feed into the weapon, which explodes red gems, gives a status effect or Nagas, and summons a Naga. So we explode that red, this charges up Marilith, gives her a status effect at the same time, and she can destroy loads of gems, charging up the team, as well as dishing out some true damage. So it kind of can work really well between these troops. Everybody can basically charge up themselves and each other. Archer class is pretty nice for this. We don't use all the benefits of all the talent trees, but the ones we do use are very nice indeed, and we have some various options. Gain 1 life for each green ally is nifty. Start battles with 50%, always good. And 15% chance for skull damage to be lethal. If you're a newer player, I kind of suggest leaving it in second place with the weapon, because basically you've got that chance of a summon. And if you got unlucky and lost your top troop, then you can bring in a replacement. You do lose that chance for that 15% chance for skull damage to be lethal, because it does need to be on top for that. But hey, if you're confident, you can swap those 2 around and see if you get lucky with those skull hits. Right, onto the talent trees. There's some cool stuff here. You can have Root Trap. Entangle the first enemy at the start of battle is always handy, keeps you safe from skull hits. Create a Leaf Storm at the start of battle is green. That is really useful to this team. I'm a poet and don't even know it. All green allies gain 5 armor, and dodge is handy if you have the hero up top. So yeah, some cool stuff here, but particularly the 50% mana star and the root trap. Gonna go for the Spirit Fox banner, +2 red, +1 green, -1 yellow. Would have preferred a +2 green option, but it wasn't anything that was +2 green, which actually gave me everything I wanted without losing something that I wanted as well. So kind of settled on the Spirit Fox banner. But let's jump in and see what we can do. On for 3 times, nice for this. Pump up the power of our Venoxes. Won't take long for them to get charged. Right, so we can look to get the weapon up. Look for some blue, look for some purple. Not mana blocking on Marilith at all, but whichever happens first. Like, let's, well, okay, let's go both. Not a lot of red there, so we can guarantee we get a nice amount of mana with this. If you don't have a Marilith, you can chuck in a Box Strider, another really, really cool troop, and unleash hell with Venoxia, with her Manky Breath. In fact, I don't think it's Manky Breath, is it? It's not. I'll tell you why it's not Manky Breath in a minute. I always presume it's Manky Breath for some reason, but it's not. It's worse than that. It's a lot worse than that, because let's take a look at the spell. Noxious Gas. It's not a noxious burp. It's gas, and you can imagine where that's coming from. What a way to go! That is just horrendous. My goodness, true damage as well. Bypasses armor. Oh god. I'll take these things too literally sometimes. Let's cast Marilith again. Soften them up with that true damage. Finish off with Venoxia. This is going to be the easiest to underspire for a while, to blitz through the enemy nice and fast, I think. Like I say, if you don't have Meredith, pop in a Box Strider instead. Another good mana generator. Good troop as well, in general. Right, let's take a look at getting our weapon up first. See what we can do with that. We got any blue? We got any purple? Yes. Oh, yes, we have. Status effects. Give Meredith a status effect there, as well as some charge for the team. Venoxia is already up. No need for Meredith to be cast. You can be there as a backup in case you needed to cast again. Up or right? Right is right. Right. Or the only way is up. What we got? Yeah. That was my plan. It's all good. Marith will do a job. Venoxia will finish off. Can self-charge as well, Venoxia, if you get lucky. Couple more fights, and we'll call the video a day. Yes, video. I'm pointing my finger at you. And it's not a stinky finger, it's just a normal finger. It hasn't been anywhere near Venoxia. It's a regular finger pointing at the video and saying, "You're a day." That's what you are. Something's been in my tea again. Looking at my tea thinking, what's in there? That shouldn't have been. Let's maybe go all weird again. Right, let's make this last fight. Deep Elven Rogue. That's pretty good. I'll have a bit of that. Not much red on the board. Still surprised how often it can get charged up. Oh, we've been webbed by Venoxia. That's a bit annoying. It's going to reduce her damage output. How's a web affected that? You think about where it comes from. That's got to be a hell of a lot of web and very dense webbing at the same time for that to actually properly have an effect. Interesting. That's her doing all this. She's been annoying. Curse and web a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. So we are going to be reduced just 4 damage. So Venoxia is still squeezing it out. It's just not as powerful as it was before, but she's getting them with slow, painful deaths. Look, if anything, this is just showing the cool loop potential of Venoxia. So let's cast that and do hardly anything. Right, let's finish off these weapons. Oh, Venoxia's scraped the webbing off. This is getting far too grim. But anyway, we got a couple of lucky skull hits, and I'm happy that fight ended before this went too deep and meaningful. Right, anyway, there it is. We got a bit unlucky there with that Matron Valeni webbing stuff, stopping Venoxia doing stuff properly. Anyway, it works. So there's a team, there's a video. If you enjoyed it, why not bash that like and subscribe button? It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. Catch you again next time. Bye for now.